There are a lot of questions about the timing of the CDC's announcement yesterday. So did somebody at the Biden administration or in the Biden administration update this guidance for political reasons?
No.
So what was the medical or scientific reason? What was the big breakthrough to do this yesterday?
Well, I know that Dr. Walensky did an extensive number of interviews yesterday to answer exactly that question.
Well, why don't you answer?
As we've talked in here quite a bit about, the CDC, not just Dr. Walensky, but her entire team of health and medical experts are constantly reviewing the data to ensure that they can provide accurate and up-to-date guidance to the American people. So based on three factors, as she talked about yesterday, vaccines work in the real world. We've seen a lot of studies done on that, including internally in the federal government. Vaccines stand up to the variants, which at various times has been a concern about the need to continue to mask even after you're vaccinated. And vaccinated people are less likely to transmit the virus. That's how they came to the decision. And that's what she conveyed yesterday when she announced the decision.
But just looking at the CDC's website on the way up here, only 45.6% of U.S. adults have been fully vaccinated as of yesterday. Only 58.9% of the adult population has at least one dose. So what happened to President Biden saying in March that he thought lifting mask mandates before every adult American goes and gets a shot is Neanderthal thinking?
Well, first, let me say that the president, our North Star, has been listening to the guidance of our health and medical experts and teams.
Stop.
And
just
that's
I want you to stop it. Just stop it for a second, G. I don't know if we can do this. I'm throwing this at you now. Can you go to cut 4 right now and then come back to this, where we are right now? Just remember the time.
This question,
now, hold on a second.
Fauci.
Now, just think about what she just said. Our North Star has been listening to our experts and the CDC and all the people. You figure all the people at the CDC and the NIH and all these places where Fauci is, where Walensky is, where all these people are, right? Of course, they got the vaccine offered first. And of course, it's our North Star that everybody vaxxed everybody's got to be vaccinated, right? Listen to this. This might be the most comical, but also pathetic thing I saw all day today. Look how ridiculous this is. If this doesn't tell you that we're being played for fools from all these idiots, especially the Stormy Daniels of science here, who gets the first crack at this. Listen to these answers to this question. Roll it.
Okay, this question, I'm going to go to Dr. Fauci, Dr. Marks, and Dr. Lewinsky. What percentage of the employees in your institute, your center, or your agency of your employees has been vaccinated?
Stop it. Now, here's what it should be. You would think 100%. 100%. 100%.
And it should fly out of his mouth. Oh, everybody.
Go ahead.
You know, I'm not 100% sure, Senator, but I think it's probably a little bit more than half, probably around 60%.
Dr. Marks?
I can't tell you the exact number, but it's probably in the same range. Some people vaccinated at our facility and others at outside of the facility.
Dr. Lewinsky?
We're encouraging our employees to get vaccinated. We've been doing town halls and education seminars. Our staff have the option to report their vaccination status, but as you understand, the federal government is not requiring it, so we do not know.
So she basically avoided the question. So the three major places that have to do with developing this vaccine, the three major players who are telling you if you don't, you're trying to kill people, the three major players who tell us and who inform the president to tell us what the messaging is. We're getting pounded into our heads. Our lives are being totally disrupted. You can't go anywhere. You can't live. You're getting vaccinated. It doesn't change anything. The three places that are driving all this nonsense get asked how many people who are in your agencies. The most you could get was 60%. What does that tell you? Does that say anything to anybody? I think that is mind-blowing.